It's fine. We're only having some cam sensor issues on this thing, and it's like 10 degrees. No big deal. And it's outside. That's cool. Did you say action? It's really cold, and I gotta test this thing out. This De La Cruz sensor is pretty sweet because it's got LEDs. Let's see if anything is wrong. Power on. Come over here, baby. I'm gonna watch right here. And every time it passes a magnet, see that? When we get to the home, it's fine. Would you pop it neutral real quick? Got it? Yeah, you got it. So every time it passes, the home is at the top. It's 12 with one home. There's a red, the next one should be blue. Negative. Yeah, I had to pull the whole manifold, turbo, everything off. Several cracks like that all over this thing, and I can't really weld it on the car successfully. I could have welded that one, but not back in here, so tear this thing down and make it look new. Wastegate hat's also falling off of it. Ouch. All right, guys, it is a little chilly this evening, so I'm in the hood. Dyno room's a little bit of a mess. This thing ended up, CK over here, ended up being a little more trouble than I thought it was going to. Wastegate hat was all loose. We added a flex fuel sensor. We ended up wiring in a Haltech 75 or 750, sorry. Haltech 750, not 7500. And did our harness on it, flex fuel, E85 pump. It already had 1000s in it. And it just finally made some jam. Had to pull the manifold off, had a bunch of stripped out bolts. Well, not stripped out bolts, but they weren't stripped out till I stripped them out. They just had been on the car for a bunch of miles, and it had been hot, and then it had sat, and it ended up, when it came, it was on a chipped ECU with a distributor code, and it had been troubleshot forever up in Cincinnati area. And I had originally built the engine, but it's just such a far trip for him to have it towed that he had other people look at it, and ended up finding it out pretty quickly. And being that he needed a distributor anyway, talked him into the Haltech, and I think he's going to be happy. He just made 467. I'll go over the setup with you guys here in just a second. So here's what we got. Ended up doing a catch can setup to it. All it had was the baby vent in the back. Had to pull the manifold off, had to burn one of the bolts out, and several of them were kind of not great. Wastegate hat was coming off. Just I've seen that with vibration and other things. Other than that, we've got our Daily Cruise trigger. It worked excellently. No problems there. There's a flex fuel sensor down in there. This is our harness that we built in-house. It's not too bad. This is the budget version of it that has loom. It's not split loom. It's pretty though. No labels on this one. We just started doing the labels recently. Did a pump in it. I believe that's it. She did just make some power finally. 467 and SAE correction. Decent looking curve. Probably could be a little meaner to it, but it's only on E40 right now. So really reliable. It's got a Haltech wideband in it. It's gonna have it's got O2 protection turned on. So basically, if it starts to go lean, it'll shut the car down, save his investment. He can wire in several other protections if he wants to, but factory dash all works. We've got it all wired up, and it's been doing extremely well. So this thing's getting wrapped up here this evening, and he's gonna be picking her up soon. Another happy customer, and that makes me happy.